It's typical ski area, but in summer you can go up as well because it's great to hike. It's a lot cooler there, so if you go, bring appropriate clothing. Здравейте. Кога ще е последния от... Добре. Значи, двете посоки, моля. 17. Може ли ската? Трябва по-рано да сте горе. 5:30 горе да си. Защото ще има опашка, нали? Опашка няма много голяма. Добре, супер, меси. Приятен ден. Чао. And we're on. See? And then the doors close and you're off. So it's 17 leva for both directions. Yes, all the way to the top. The top is called Aleko. Aleko is a mountain hut, and it's named after Aleko Konstantinov. Probably Bulgaria's, or not most famous, but second most famous rider after Ivan Vazov. But it's a very big name, that's for sure. So we'll be wheels off shortly, and it takes about 20-30 minutes to get to the top. And then I have like, what is it? 2.5 hours or 2 hours? Or is it, yeah, no, 3 hours to be back, which is pretty good, I would say. 2:30 there, 5:30 is 3 hours to do some hiking. I guess it's okay. The lady said there's not a really big line, so we should be in good condition for a nice afternoon walk. 17 leva, that's an okay price. It's let's say 8-9 euros. And you can spend all day, you know. It's great for skiing, truly. Like there's outside you can put the skis. There's a sort of holder, I believe, as I've seen before. And yeah, it's a cool mountain. It's not the best place to ski in Bulgaria because it's pretty steep, the piece. And there's a lot of wind always in winter. Oh. There we go. Cool, huh? And then it's all the way to the top. And just to the back, you can see Vitosha, or Sofia, I mean. So the mountain is called Vitosha. Vitosha is also a residential area where a lot of people live. So on the hillside there are still a lot of, you know, houses. But the mountain itself is pretty wild. Make no mistake, you can get lost, especially the other side of the mountain. It's pretty rough. Like there's also the longest cave in Bulgaria, Juklata, which is 16 kilometers long and cannot be explored by people because it is inaccessible nearly. Like you can go in, but you will certainly die or get lost. The other side of the mountain on the way to Pernik it's a big mountain with several tops. Like this is just the beginning, these are the hillsides. The actual mountain is behind these hills and it goes pretty far up. It is, I believe, nearly 2.5 kilometers, 2,200 something meters, the mountain. So that isn't something to underestimate. But people do die on the mountain, especially in winter. So here you can see the city. A huge city, of course. Sofia. The sky is clear today. Typically in winter there's quite some smog. But today is fine. It's a pretty clear day. Except there is some, on the mountain, some clouds. But we'll see if it clears on the top. So here we go. Right up the mountain. You can see the first colors of autumn start to appear. Like there is the city of Sofia. And this is the hilltop, and after here starts the mountain, so it's still a long way up. It's been 10 minutes, but we're not even half there. Here you can see just how big the mountain is. This is the first valley that we cross, and over there is the first station, Vitosha, where there's it's a Vitosha tulip, it's what it means, and there's a ski piste there. And that's about halfway up. So you can just see how big the mountain is actually. So I made a mistake. Actually here is Vitosha, and there at the end is Aleko, higher up. So you see it's quite far, don't underestimate it. Here's the ski piste. Vitosha on the left, I'll show you. And it is not as cloudy as I thought. It should be okay. We should be fine. You can see the piste is pretty steep, so it's not the most easy ride here. But yeah, beautiful mountain and right next to the city. So here we are. It's quite fresh. It's about 12 degrees here. I checked it on the website, Ski Vitosha, I believe. Just Google it. Or Vitosha ski or whatever. Here you can see these snowmobiles for the actual winter. And there's always a lot of people like hiking, whatever. And here's the path to the top. You might be surprised, but I've never been there. Probably because it's closed and you don't really go to places when they're closed. But there's a top, it's called Černý, which means the Black Peak. So let's just do it, you know. Right now's the time, I have the shoes, I have the water. 3 hours of time. My friend said it's an hour up. And we'll be an hour back, so this should be alright. Let's do this. Like there's no reason not to right now. Bit of an unexpected trip, but hope to not be freezing up there. What I didn't know is that this is an international European mountain route from Pyrenees through the Alps, the Rila Mountains, to Peloponnesos, which is a Greek peninsula, the mainland of Greece, and from here it's up to the Black Peak, Černý. Isn't it incredible that I've never been there? But right now it's the time. Excited for it actually. Looks great on the pics as well. It's not too busy. People are typically very polite in the mountains. This is the first national park of the Balkans. I believe it was named the national park in 1981. So there can be no further construction such as houses or whatever. Although there are some mountain huts and hotels. It's mostly because the nature is unique here. Very special bioreserve. And it's just beautiful. Yeah.